Hello everybody, it's Mark, aka the Drunk Bunny, back with you again this evening for a new video. First of all, I want to apologize if I look like garbage or sound like garbage. I've got like a severe headache and I think I might be developing a cold. So anyway, but I want to do this video right now, but I apologize for not being my normal self. This package here, as you can probably see, it's a decent sized box from Amazon. Everything I ordered that's related to media for Black Friday, Cyber Monday 2017. I did do a short video on Black Friday weekend that I can leave a link to if I remember, showing these two DVDs and Blu-rays here that I picked up actually in store on Black Friday weekend. That was it. As usual, for me, 99% of what I bought was online. I apologize for all the junk back there, but that box was some clothes that I ordered, so I also ordered some other stuff that wasn't quite related to media. I also ordered Amazon Fire Stick TV, but that's actually a gift for somebody. And then I also ordered the Echo Dot, which I'm probably going to keep for myself and use it as a music speaker, but also as like the personal assistant thing. I think that seems pretty cool. We'll see if I actually get some use out of it. I know the speaker's not amazing, but I know you can play music on those. And I don't have a Bluetooth speaker, so that would be nice. I can just have it play music directly from my phone, which is something I have in my car, but not in at home here. So, without further ado, this is everything media. There are 6 things in here. I kind of got 2 of each. I got 2 CDs, 2 vinyl records, and 2 DVDs / Blu-rays. So I believe the DVDs are first. So let's just get into this. Alright. Oh, actually, I think one of my CDs is not here because it came in a separate package. All of this stuff is what I ordered. Somebody's honking outside. Great. All of this stuff is what I ordered from actual Amazon.com. I ordered 1 CD from the marketplace thing, so I don't think it has arrived yet. So anyway, this will probably be just 5 things then. I'll go ahead and hold this. Okay, this first item is the one thing that I had to buy this Black Friday. It's Season 12 of Supernatural. Supernatural, my favorite show of all time. It's kind of become a tradition for me to buy the new season every Black Friday. I did that last year with Season 11. I ended up getting Season 10 actually for Christmas. So it's kind of been a tradition of getting the new season every year around this time. And Black Friday, they always have great prices. This was $10. I do not have every season of Supernatural, but I have over half of them. I believe I have Season 1, 4, 5, and then I think it skips to 8, and I have every season since Season 8. So, anyway, there's some glare here. It says, includes 3 new Winchester Mythology bonus features, and all new episodes this fall on CW. I think Season 12 is the worst season so far of Supernatural, which is understandable. They've almost made 300 episodes now. I did hear that they were thinking about ending it at 300 episodes. That would make it 14 seasons. So that's crazy. But I don't know. That's not been confirmed. That was just something I'd heard. The spine. And the back. I'm actually going to just take the plastic off because it'll be much easier to see this stuff without the plastic. Okay, so the cover is nice and shiny, as has been the case with a lot of Supernatural releases, as is the back, and again there's glare there. Anyway, let's sort of see what's going on. That's it in the box thing, and then you've got the same cover here and the same back. The thick black case. Okay. So there's a episode guide here. Okay, and the disc art is kind of hard to see. It's almost... It looks sort of transparent, but it's actually not transparent. It's just like a gray thing going on. Yeah. Same art on every disc. They used to kind of just change up the color, but now they're all gray. So... anyway, I'm pretty sure the exact same on every disc. Alright. So that was Season 12 of Supernatural. Add that to my Supernatural collection. This was the one title I had to pick up on Black Friday. And then we have the other Blu-ray that I picked up. This one was a really good price, and this is a movie I want to own in my collection. I would have liked to have one of the exclusives, but those were not on sale. This was just the standard Blu-ray and DVD, and that is Wonder Woman. I ended up seeing this in theaters actually like 2 months after it came out. It was still in theaters, and I ended up seeing it, and I loved it. One of my favorites of the year. Love Gal Gadot. She's gorgeous, but she's also a badass, so that's awesome. It includes bonus scene not seen in theaters. Yeah. This movie also had a lot of really good comic relief. Kind of like what you'd expect from a Marvel, modern day superhero film. A lot of jokes. Intermittent with all the action and stuff. So... artwork's the same there. I'm really happy this came with a slipcover. I was a bit worried. Slipcover is actually slightly damaged, but it's not too bad. There's a few little marks where it's kind of gotten worn. Anyway, you expect that with shipping sometimes. But again, I'm very excited it came with a slipcover because I was worried ordering it off of Amazon. You never know if you're going to get your slipcover or not. That's one reason why I don't usually order off of Amazon. I'm much more likely to order, if I'm going to order online, I'm going to do it on eBay. A, because I don't have Prime, so you have to pay for shipping on Amazon usually. And B, you can see a detailed picture of what you're buying on eBay most of the time. Most people put up pictures. Okay. Okay, the artwork is very simple, but I really like it. Before we get to that, though, we do have a thing here So something about digital content, and then the movie code, which I'm covering up for the digital copy. I might give that away one of these days. I don't know. I don't usually use digital copies, but... So the artwork, very simple, but I really, really like it. I think it looks really cool. And the Blu-ray case is broken. Wonderful. That's okay. As long as it shuts. I'm very careful with my Blu-rays anyway, so... Again, ordering online, that's another problem. But it saves you a big hassle of going out. Oh, I forgot to put the code back in. That's alright, I'll do that after the video. Okay, so that's the Blu-rays and DVDs. Here's the one CD that I have. I'll just leave that up, I guess. The one CD that I have with me. I purchased another album on CD. I'll go ahead and tell you what that is, since I don't believe it's in this package. I purchased the Orwells album Terrible Human Beings from this year. The Orwells are really good, not so well known alternative rock band. And their album Terrible Human Beings from this year is one I really liked, and so yeah, I might do a short video when that gets here. I'm not sure. Okay, but this is the album that did come in the mail, and we have with this package. Anti-Flag's new album, American Fail. Anti-Flag, really classic punk bands from the 90s. This is their album from 2017. Just actually came out a few weeks ago. I got this for $9.99. And I really, really love this album because it's a band that is talking a lot about political issues today, which I think is actually kind of rare. You know, a lot of people are talking about politics that didn't used to pay attention because of Trump and the whole, you know, situation going on in American politics. But we're not getting the anti-establishment, anti-government message that we used to a lot of times in music. Like, you think about eras like the Vietnam War era, there was tons of political music at that time. In the Iraq War era as well, tons of political music at that time. My favorite album of all time, you can't really see it, but is a perfect example of that, Green Day's American Idiot. And I always gravitate towards music like that, especially when it's music that agrees with my viewpoint. I know I'm a human being. You know, I'm obviously going to gravitate towards something that I agree with, which I agree with the messaging in this album as well. It doesn't directly reference Trump, but it talks about the stuff that Trump talked about, and I freaking love the cover art on this. It's a big skull in the Oval Office that is, it's all money. Like, just loads and loads of money formed in the shape of a skull, which is just an awesome statement showing how money buys our politicians nowadays. And the also making a statement, I believe, about war and how with the skull imagery and how people make a lot of money off of war, but how awful war is, and how it seems like we're led into it on not the best of circumstances. So anyway, yeah, the spine hard to see on these style of cases. There's the back with a track list. You can't really read it. Anyway, it is produced by Benji Madden as well, who's from Good Charlotte, another great punk band. Track listing, we have The American Attraction, The Criminals, When the Wall Falls, Trouble Follows Me, Finish What We Started, Liar, Digital Blackout, I Came, I Saw, I Believed, Racists, Throw It Away, and Casualty. And Anti-Flag is unapologetically liberal. I'm also unapologetically liberal. So if you're a conservative, you might be triggered by the music here, or lyrics. Let's see if I can open this. Just a fair warning. Okay. Got all this shrink wrap piling up. And there's the thing without shrink wrap. Ooh, awesome, awesome inner artwork there. Really cool. More money on the floor of the Oval Office. I don't know if I ever told the title of this album. It's American Fall, by the way. I probably did. Imagery on the back there kind of gross, but anyway. Pretty good imagery in terms of the idea of fracking and how dangerous that is. I don't know if that's exactly what they were going with that image, but it's the way I interpret it. And that's it for the booklet. And the disc art there. Can't wait to listen to this on CD. I've listened to it on digital many times. Anti-Flag, American Fall. Alright, so that's the only CD I actually have with me. Sorry about that, I didn't think about that. And we have 2 vinyl records, which Amazon did a great job of packaging. They each come in their individual box, which is awesome, and they have labeled which one it is. So, we're going to start out with this one here. These are both by 2 of my favorite bands of all time. One is actually a recent band that I have gotten into that I now consider one of my favorites of all time. Okay. And both of these records were only $12. Which I don't know if that was a special for Black Friday or if that was just the price, which I thought those were amazing deals. So okay, so here's the first one. This is Pablo Honey by Radiohead. Radiohead has become one of my favorite bands of all time. It took me a while to get into them, sorry. But once I did, I really fell in love with their music. This is, of course, their first album from 1992 on XL Recordings. This is a much more heavy-sounding Radiohead. When they started out, they were kind of a post-grunge, or actually maybe even kind of grunge, alternative rock band. Probably their most famous song, Creep, is on this album. It's not my favorite Radiohead song. I don't even think it's their best. I know Radiohead, for a while there, hated that song because they're known for it, but it's not quite as good as some of their other material. And I think they felt that some of their other material was overlooked because of the insane reaction to this song. Can't really see, there's the spine there, but on a record, it's really hard to read the spine. There's the back art. Track listing down there. Side 1 has You, Creep, How Do You Do, Stop Whispering, Thinking About You, Anyone Can Play Guitar. Side 2 is Ripcord, Vegetable, Prove Yourself, I Can't, Lurgy, and Blowout. And I do believe this is just a standard black vinyl. So, let's open this up. Gotta be super careful with it. Okay. There's a little card in here. There we go. Okay. So I do not need the digital album. This is what this is. So hopefully you can read this and the instructions and everything. Whoever wants it can have it. Okay. This comes with a custom sleeve. It's a really sturdy sleeve as well. There's a picture of the band from the era, or from this era, and then a picture of them playing. And track list is up top, and then credits on the bottom. Okay. So standard black vinyl. Track listing. These look like standard, just standard labels. That's actually side 2. I don't know if you can even read it or not. Probably not. My camera's kind of crappy. Okay. And there's side 1. And let me check. I think I saw one more thing in here. This video is getting quite long. Nope, that's it. Okay. So Pablo Honey by Radiohead. That's my first Radiohead vinyl in my collection. I own 3 of their albums on CD, I do believe. And the last one. This is my favorite band of all time. So, if you know that, then you know who this is. And it's also one of my favorite albums of all time. Probably my second favorite album of all time. Again, this was also $12, which I couldn't believe. I think this is one of the best albums of all time, so really happy to get it for that price. Okay. This looks super awesome. Oh. Okay. Without teasing you guys too long, this is Dookie by Green Day. Easily my second favorite album of all time, right behind American Idiot, which you can now see the poster of. I love this album so much. This was the second album that I listened to of theirs, I believe. I think I went from American Idiot straight to Dookie. Classic pop-punk album. One of the best of all time, in my opinion. One of the best rock albums of all time. So, this is from 1994 on Reprise Records. Here's all the cover art in its glory. One of the reasons I was really wanting this on vinyl is because I wanted to see the full cover art on a LP-sized cover, which is really awesome. There's so many hidden jokes and hidden references in this. I was very, very excited. So, this little sticker here, hype sticker, says, the 1994 breakthrough album for the first time on vinyl in over a decade, because sound matters. I'm not sure when this was released. This is obviously not an original press. Yeah, really hard to see the cover or see the track listing there. Of course, the back, and there is no Ernie in the back. If you notice on some copies of Dookie, Ernie is seen on the back from Sesame Street. They ended up taking him off because of legal concerns. So I actually have a CD copy of the album that has Ernie on it, which is pretty cool. See if I can get this open. Okay. Hopefully that got it started. Okay. Oh. Alright. So that's it. No download code, which is perfectly fine. I own this album a lot already. So there's the insert. This is lyrics. The lyrics come in the same type of font with similar illustrations in the CD booklet. And pictures of the band. Okay. And this comes in a very flimsy paper sleeve. Okay. So this is side 1 with the standard Reprise label there. I know you can't read the track list. My camera's really getting bad. I don't know why. And side 2, standard black vinyl, just like the other one. Okay, that was Dookie on vinyl, one of my favorite albums of all time. So that's gonna wrap up this long video. If you stayed for the entire one, thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed. Again, I have another CD coming in the mail. I didn't realize it didn't come in this package, so I apologize about that. Again, that is the Orwell's Terrible Human Beings album. So leave me a like if you enjoyed this video. If you want to stay tuned for new videos, I actually have an announcement real quick. I am going to be seeing next Friday. I'm going to go over to St. Louis to see the Interrupters and Swimmers in concert. They're also joined by The Regrets. All really good punk, alternative, ska. The Interrupters are kind of ska punk band. So really excited. I'm going for the Interrupters, but I also really like Swimmers. Swimmers is interesting because Billy Joe Armstrong, lead singer of Green Day, his son is the drummer of that band. So that's pretty cool. I'm definitely excited to see those guys live, and I will be doing a vlog of some sort. Don't know how much footage I'll get, but I'll be doing a vlog of that concert. So definitely look forward to that video coming soon. So like I said, hit that subscribe button down below if you want to stay tuned for future videos, including that one. So yeah, I can't wait for that show. That's the Friday after finals week. So I have a final on Thursday, and then I go to St. Louis on Friday. So yeah, I'm very excited. So that's it. Hope you guys have an awesome evening, and have a great week. Bye.